Let's get them shuffled. Mew V-Max is top seed. I'm gonna say tails. Tails it is, and I shall elect to go second. Not bad. Energized Greninja-V. I'll use a quick ball. Pitch a card, search for a basic Pokemon, show it, hand it, then shuffle the deck. That one. Might have to wait a bit in order to use its deal, though. So I'll hold on to it for now. Your move. Equip Mew B with a choice belt so it can do 30 more damage to Pokemon Vs. I think I'll use a Cram-O-Matic. Flip a coin of head, search for a card, immediately hand it, then shuffle the deck. Now I'll end my turn. Excellent. Put down another Greninja-V, and I'll put down Lumineon-V and use its luminous sign. When I play it from my hand, I get to search my deck for a supporter, show it, hand it, then shuffle the deck. This one. Before I forget. And now I'll play Professor Burnett. Search my deck for up to 2 cards, pitch them, then shuffle the deck. Alright. And I will attack with Water Drip for 40. Your move. Evolve Mew V to V-Max. There's not much else I can do but end my turn. I think I'll energize my Lumineon-V. And I'll attack with Water Drip again. Your move. I better switch this out before I wind up getting prize cards getting involved, but I think I'll bite or take it this time. Energize my Lumineon V. And this time I'll play Energy Sticker. Flip a coin. If heads, attach a basic energy from my trash to one of my bench Pokemon. But that ain't gonna happen. Water drip one more time. Meloetta is out. Your move. Put up Genesect V. Play another Cramomatic. And it doesn't work this time. So, I'll play Boss's Orders. Switch out that Greninja-V with energy for one without. And I'll end my turn. Play Ultra Ball. Get rid of 2 cards. Search for a Pokemon. Show it, hand it, then shuffle the deck. Any Pokemon. Like this one. Radiant Greninja. And I will play it. And I'll end my turn. 2 Pokemon with no energy. Until now. Elisa Sparkle. Choose up to 2 of my Fusion Strike Pokemon. Search for a Fusion Strike energy for each one and attach it to them. Then shuffle the deck. Great thing about these Fusion Strike energies, they can only be attached to Fusion Strike Pokemon, and it provides every type of energy only one at a time, prevent all effects of my opponent's Pokemon's abilities done to them. So it gives them a touch of invulnerability, but still there's not much I can do at present. Draw a card, and my turn. This ain't gonna do me any good now since I just took a look. Your move. I can gamble with this. I'll use my Radiant Greninja's concealed cards. Discard an energy to draw 2. And it paid off. I'll energize my Lumineon V and end my turn. This ain't gonna help me. This would. Blanche. Draw 2 cards. Then flip a coin. And if heads, attach a discarded energy to one of my bench Pokemon. Heads it is. Attach it to my bench Greninja-V. And speaking of energy, energize my active Greninja-V. And finally, use concealed cards again. Discard an energy to draw 2. And I'll end my turn. Well, this will lower the attack value, but it's something at least. Attach a double turbo energy to my Mew V-Max. And now I will play Escape Rope. Both of us have to switch our active Pokemon with one of our bench Pokemon. You choose first. Switch out Greninja-V for the Radiant Greninja. And switch out Genesect V for Mew V-Max. And I will attack with Cross Fusion Strike. Choose one of my bench Fusion Strike Pokemon's attacks and use it as the attack. Technoblast for 210, or actually 190. And during the next turn, Mew V-Max can't attack. But with 190, it's more than 130, knocks out Radiant Greninja. Looks like we're slowly getting into it. Put up Lumineon V. Energize Greninja-V. Now I'll play Quick Ball. Pitch a card. Search for a basic Pokemon. Show it, hand it, then shuffle the deck. Oh boy. Take a look through my discard pile. One left. And I will use Aqua Return for 120. Shuffle Lumineon V and all the attached cards into the deck. It does 120 damage. Put up this Greninja-V, your move. And you're lucky, because Mew V-Max can't attack this turn, but I'll attach another Fusion Strike energy to it. And I'll end my turn. Put down another Greninja-V. Energize the active one. And this time I'll attack with Dancing Shuriken. 3 coins, does 80 damage for each heads. 0 for 1. 1 for 2. 2 for 3. So 160 on top of 120. Gets it up to 280. Your move. Alright, put down a Meloetta, and I'll play Ultra Ball. Get rid of 2 cards. Search for any Pokemon, show it, hand it, then shuffle the deck. Gonna have to be this one. Put down a Mew V, and now I will use Genesect V's ability, Fusion Strike System. Once during my turn, draw cards until I have as many cards in my hand as I have Fusion Strike Pokemon. 2, 3, 4. Play another Ultra Ball. Get rid of these 2. Search for another Pokemon. Now energize Mew V. And I will attack with Cross Fusion Strike. And instead of Genesect V's attack, I will use Meloetta's Melodious Echo. Does 70 damage for each Fusion Strike energy attached to all of my Pokemon. 210. That's all I need in order to take out a Greninja-V. And 2 prize cards. Put up another Greninja-V. Energize the one on the bench. And I gotta do it quick. Not much else I can do, can I? Well, except for this, perhaps. Fisherman. Put 4 basic energy cards from my discard pile into my hand. There, that way the next Pokemon will be ready. And to ensure an effective attack is 280, it has 30 left, but Water Drip has a 40 attack point value. And that should be able to take it out. 290, 300, 310, 320. With that, Greninja-V wins me 3 prize cards. I'll put up my Mew V. Blast it all. At present, the only thing I can do is this. Energy Mix. Search my deck for an energy, attach it to one of my Fusion Strike Pokemon, and shuffle the deck. Alright, energize Greninja-V. Put down a Lumineon V and use its ability. Search for a supporter, show it, hand it, then shuffle the deck. This one will have to do. And I think I'll use it too. Professor Birch's observations, shuffle my hand into my deck, and flip a coin. 7 for heads, 4 for tails. Four it is. I'll attack with Dancing Shuriken. 0 for 1. Still 0 for 1. 0 for 2. Still 0 for 2. 1 for 3. A lousy 80. Your move. Put down a Genesect V, evolve Mew V to V-Max. Equip it with a choice belt. And I will use one Genesect V's Fusion Strike system. 3, 4. I think I'll energize my Meloetta, just in case. And to add a few scratches, I'll also play Old Cemetery. When any player attaches an energy card from their hand to one of their non-psychic Pokemon, put 2 damage counters on it. But I think what I'll do instead is use my Mew V-Max, Cross Fusion Strike, and use Techno Blast for a total of 240 to knock out Greninja-V. 2 more prizes. Crazy. We're coming down to the wire. Man, this is only going to slow him down a bit, but I'll give it a shot. Giovanni's Charisma. Put an energy attached to my opponent's active Pokemon into their hand. If I do so, I get to attach an energy onto my active Pokemon from my hand. And I'll also energize my Lumineon V. And I will attack with Dancing Shuriken. Oh. Don't forget we got the Old Cemetery. So they both wind up taking a touch of damage. Alright, missed the first flip. Let's see what this does. 1 for 1. 2 for 2. Oh! 2 for 3. 160 plus 80. only makes it 240. The only saving grace is that Mew V-Max used Techno Blast, so it can't attack. But it will attack next turn anyway. Your move. I can't play it safe with the setup like that. Energize my Lumineon V. Just for the vanity of it, I suppose, I'll play Gordy. Look at the top 7 cards, show any energy, put them in my hand, and shuffle my deck. I am not going to use Water Drip because it's not strong enough in order for me to finish it off in one go, because Mew V-Max is 310 and it's already up to 240. Going up to 280 is not 310, so I have to use my Dancing Shuriken. And I would need 2 of them. There's one. 1 for 2. 2 for 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner for this year's Pokemon Personal Deck Tour trading card game. And coming from behind on a prize out is Greninja-V. Congratulations. Tough loss for Mew V-Max, for the team of Mew V-Max. What do you think is the harshest thing about this? Well, for me, I would have to say that the problem with this deck is an imbalance. Like every stock deck has, there's always something with it. And that imbalance rests in the fact that you have a decent number of Pokemon, some of them excessively powerful. However, the imbalance isn't in the Pokemon, it's in a decent number because they are Vs and V-Max. But the true trouble lies within its trainer cards because they're in abundance and some of them are actually quite high risk. Sure, there are some benefits to come with it, but unfortunately, having too much of one part of the deck, in this case trainers, or in the other case possibly energies, it was a tough loss. Greninja-V, congratulations for winning this. What are you going to do next? And don't say go to Disney World. Well, I don't know. Probably swim in this victory for a while. Even though we were about 3/4 of the way of breaking out Greninja-V Union, take a look through the deck, we were only a couple cards away from making it happen. But the fact that this deck has managed to pull through and take the title That's crazy. All right. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. And here's a little teaser of the next personal deck tournament. That's going to be coming up on my YouTube page in time. Of course, pending the potential of making it happen. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a nice day.